Okay, well, welcome. This is my first ever video, and I thought that it was a great opportunity to start doing so with kind of a review of the new products that are available in the Occasions Mini that just came up. So I think I'm going to start with the paper, so you can see the different collections that we have for this period, and some of the accessories that will go with the paper. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the simple scrapping paper. This is part of our simple scrapping kit, and the idea is that you will get some designer paper, some cardstock that coordinates with, and then also a lot of cardstock stickers that will match the paper, and so that will allow you to make a scrapbook album or any type of project, even cards. I think you're going to have tons of things with the paper in Access that you will be able to do a lot of different projects. So this is called the Spring Fever, and the designer paper that you will get is two designs. They're double-sided though. So you can see there is this design, and then the back of the page is this, and then you get 3 sheets. Then you have this one. This is lovely for borders and stuff, and then a lot of flowers and dots on the other side. So that's really cool. I can see already a mini album or an Easter album coming out of this. And then of course you have the coordinated sticker sheets, and these are cardstock, so they're heavyweight. So you have a lot of labels and flowers and things that you can will with that. When I have a project finished with this, I will show you that. And then borders, I love these ones, and I can see banners coming out of this. Borders for the pages. I love these little flowers. They're like lollipops. And more labels. So you can do a lot of the journaling. I love this shape, isn't it? It's super cute. So I can see myself taking one of these and put it over chipboard and make it dimensional on the page. And then of course the colors that will coordinate with the paper. So if I get this correct by memory, this is Mellow Mambo, this is Basic Gray, I think this is Daffodil Delight, and this might be All Olive or Lucky Limelight, one of the two. So anyhow, this is the simple scrapping kit. And then we have, oh, I love this one. This is this, I believe is the Sweet Chop paper, and it's really nice. And I'm not really sure if the camera will capture. I'm sure that in the mini catalog it doesn't really show how pretty it is. But then you have a lot of like candy cane, candy lollipops shapes, and then you have a bunch of hearts. I love this turquoise blue. And this, it has 2 specialty papers, and then I don't think you can see that on the camera, but these 2, they are embossed. So the hearts and the polka dots are embossed. And then this is a Wisteria Wonder, which is super nice color, one of in colors. And then you have more sweets. Ice cream, which is my favorite. And then on the other side you have more hearts. So this is perfect for a non-traditional Valentine's card or treats. If you want to make boxes with it, it's not, you know, your regular red and pink and white kind of thing. So I think these are awesome colors, you know, that can take you well into the summer. And these are cherries, and this will coordinate. There is a stamp set that will coordinate with this that I will show you in a different video later. So that's a Sweet Shop Suite. And then one of my favorites, because I like everything vintage, is the well, they're all my favorite, is the Attic Boutique. And this is all vintage, and it have all those you know, forms and shapes that we love, like flowers, you know, old-fashioned pens, fountain pens, and again, all the papers are always double-sided, so you have some doilies on the back. A lot of flowers, and this is like a ephemera of collection of images there, you know, old stuff kind of thing. So that's really nice. and I can see a lot of heritage pages being made with this. And this is a page that it's so pretty, you can use this to frame your scrapbook just as it is. Beautiful yellow on the back. Dress forms, musical instruments, very on trend. And then, you know, script words, very nice. And this is like a huge frame with the clocks. I love the clocks, so I can see myself cutting on those. This is very kind of shabby chic with the umbrellas and the flowers, the clocks, and, you know, the window treatments. And then more roses, but it's, you know, with a little bit of a vintage touch. This is a really nice background. You can even cut it to make your own borders for your page or a card. So nice. So again, I will show you projects with all this later. All this paper. And that one comes, it has a unique set of I would say they call it side notes, but it's like an ephemera package. And that the part that the thing that I really love the most is this little tiny tickets. I mean, they're really tiny. And then you have these ones, and then more tickets. It's just awesome. So you can do, you know, get a lot of stuff if you're gonna do a mini album with this, or a scrapbook page. Even cards, you can use all these in cards and layer a bunch of stuff in there and make it pretty with a sentiment or so. So this is all the Attic Boutique, and I think the star of the occasions is actually called the Twitter pattern. And, you know, by the name you can already assume it's something related with Valentine's, but it's actually not necessarily Valentine all the way. In fact, it reminds me of a similar collection we used to have last year, but these are all the different papers and different designs, and I think this is so pretty. So you have lines, all kind of different backgrounds. These flowers are just awesome. I really like this, and I love this one. So this one reminds me a lot of the paper we used to have last year for the occasions as well. And I love this red. This is cherry cobbler red, and it's one of my favorite colors, with a pool party in the back. Oh, awesome. So there's a lot of designs. Oh, this one is also in here with the back, and then this is the back of this. So pretty nice papers. I can't wait to use them. And the funny thing about this is that not only you get the papers, but you have a coordinating set of embellishments. So the first thing that you get is, you grab your attention, would be the bottoms. And these are really tiny. When you see them in the magazine, you think they're bigger, but they're really, really tiny. Okay, so it's just coming into colors, the pink and the blue. Okay, but they're awesome. Let me put it here so they are, you can see, you know, each one of these squares is ½ an inch, so you can see how big those buttons are. And in the box you get 48 pieces. Okay. The other thing that's awesome that you can start incorporating in your projects is fabric. So again, this fabric also coordinates with the paper, so you will have some of the same patterns that you get in the paper on the fabric. So this is a Twitter pattern fabric, and some of the favorite stuff that you're gonna see, and it comes in very different colors, is the ribbon. And this is really tiny. You probably have seen this from other manufacturers and being bigger, but this one, it's just perfect size. So it's barely ½ an inch in width, and I think that will go very awesome with a lot of different pages without being so bulky. So anyhow, so that's all I have, and those are the different paper collections that are available in the Occasions Mini. If you need any help ordering from Stampin'Up, you can use my contact information, and if you're in my area, you can check for my Facebook page and my online store to see where the next events I will have available using all these products. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.